Investigates starts right now. What is up, my YouTube people? What is going on? You here for it? I'm sweating. Just got one done walking the dog. You guys ready to go on a field trip? Put a one in the chat if you're ready to go up on a field trip. Yeah, the voiceover ain't great, but it's better than nothing, right? Let's go. I'm ready. Getting a little nervous, ain't gonna lie. What's up, Deborah, Cindy Lou, Joyce? Mrs. Mab won't go with me. I'll be fine. I'll be packing. Mab's a big boy. I can take care of myself. Mab's gonna do his thing. All right, let's let a few more people get in, and then we'll get the phone set up. I don't think I'm going up to the door, but my gut will tell me at the time. Let me get a paper towel or something. All right. Okay. Let me get my phone, and I will turn on the phone screen, and then I will go into Richard Nolette. We're gonna go by there, and we're gonna see if his place really exists. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna enter the studio on my phone. Take Alex. Yeah, I wish. All right. Let me pause. Mute that. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, we're packing. Okay. All right, hon, you might want to watch the stream, and then if anything happens, call 911. Let me get my bite light. I said watch the live stream. Grab my sweater. Extra magazine. All right, I'll be back. Oh boy, here we go. It's cold out here. Nah. All right, I think I can stick you guys right here. All right. Come on, man. Here we go. Sure. How y'all doing? Can barely see the chat. Hey, Donna. Just want to see if this place really exists. And it's apartment number 18. I'm not going to dox the guy, but I can pull this freaking weapon out of my holster. Stabbing me in the gut. Okay. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this whole thing. Oh, whoa! This thing's supposed to stick to the damn window. Fucking piece of shit. It's not sticking to the window. First, we're going to scope out the parking lot, make sure that there's no old square body trucks in there. Then we will go see which building it is. I think I know which building it is. And then we'll see what happens. Should only take about 15 minutes to get there. Seems like a rocket ship, man. Fat. That was a good live earlier with Alex and Sleuth and Shibby. Adam wanted me to send him a link, but I probably will when I get up here. I'm going to have to switch over to my maps when I get in town. It's been about 5 minutes. Richard Nolette wants to race bike. Supposedly living in Washington. Or does he live in Tucson? And the guy, the Dolly video was walking that chocolate lab. That was in Tucson or Nancy's house. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We don't know what the hell's going on. I got a slow ass in front of me. I got one of these things that you stick on the window, but it's not sticking like it's supposed to. Put some like oil or something on it. We got 256 of you in here. Sub up. I'm trying to get to 5,000. Patriot Pride done passed me up. That ain't no fair. I got a non-profit as well, MAB Investigates. We serve Gold Star families, veterans, people with missing loved ones, homeless, etc. I have a mission statement and all that shit, but it's being reviewed by the Secretary of State right now. I already got my EIN, the tax ID number, but waiting. It takes a week or two for them to finalize it, and then we'll be set up as a nonprofit. So all your donations, super chats, cash apps, Venmo, cash apps, MAB Investigates, Venmo is MAB Investigates, X is MAB Investigates, Instagram is MAB Investigates. I got mabinvestigates.com. I got all that shit. So we're going to the moon, man. Straight to the moon. I'm going to turn this heat down. It's getting hot now. Okay, I can see town from here. Sub up the damn channel, y'all. You gotta lie. I'm a little nervous. I've been in way worse predicaments than this, though, so ain't no big deal to me. So I think before we get in town, we're going to pull over and look at the map. Yeah, I wish I could read the comments, but I can't. Headed west, Porch Beach. You should still be able to see me when I go to the maps, but I won't be able to see the chat. Smart if I should just go knock on the door and just say, hey man, MAB, I just wanted to pick up Patrick left off, burger shifts with the cipher, what's going on? Maybe we'll just scope it out tonight and then go during day. Roundabout coming up. Super chat. I see a super chat. Thanks, whoever that is. Appreciate that. Goes towards the MAB Investigates Foundation. Down. Okay, go this way. I put this roundabout in here. Yeah, here we go. Clear sailing now. Okay, so coming up towards town, I believe it's a right. I gotta make a right somewhere up there pretty quick, so I'm gonna pull over here, switch over to the map, so we don't get lost. Definitely need to talk. Apartment manager, surprised more of them haven't done that yet. All right, here we go. 4 minutes away. Four minutes away, so here we go. Make a right on Blackburn. Coming up right here. All right, by the high school. We're getting close. 2 minutes. Then I'm going to put you guys on my head so that we can all see what's going on. Coming up to East Lake. It's downtown Watsonville, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of gang activity going on around here. So, we got to be careful. I used to know somebody that lived on the street. He lives on. I'm not going to tell you where it is because then I don't want to dox anybody. There are glasses in here somewhere. All right, we're 0 minutes away now. Coming up the road. light here. All right, so we need to park. That's red. Can't park there. Shut up. Fuck you. Parking sucks. There's nowhere to park. Just gonna pull over and let this guy by. What the fuck are you supposed to park around here? Damn. They're all red curbs, and then where there's no red curbs, it's all full. I see 2 apartment buildings right here. I'm right here, but there's nowhere to park, so we're going to have to park somewhere else and walk it. Let's see. Let's just park in this fucking parking lot right here. Alright, I don't know where the hell the parking place I'm at over here. Okay, hold on now. All right, you guys can see me, yeah? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. Somebody called the cops. My wife said, she called me and said, someone called 911 on me for coming over here. So, what do we do? Call it off or do we continue on? My backspace doesn't work. I'm afraid of damn cops. I don't see no square bodies. There's number 18 right there. This is it. 17 and 19. So that's where it is. We're just gonna, I see the camera. We're just gonna, we've located it, this case. So I think that's all we need to do. We'll cruise around back and see if we see any square bodies. Oh. Flashlight went out already. No square bodies back here. There's one parking spot here that's empty. Fucking flashlight, took a shit. There's the mailbox right there. Number 18. It's right up there. He's got a camera there, all right. Put the bite light and the mask on and go up halfway and then take off. Figure my flashlight would take a shit on me. Got the bite light though. Bite light work. Go hit him with the bite light. That ought to get his attention. Mission accomplished. Right down that driveway right there. Somebody called the cops on me, huh? Come on, man. What kind of pussy move is that? Watsonville police got way better shit to do than chasing YouTubers. There go the cops. Sorry, you didn't get me. It's a one-way. Yeah, that was a cop going the other way. It's a one-way. I'm all turned around now. Where the hell I am? I'm gonna have to take you guys off my head here in a minute. All right. Find out where the hell we're at. All right. It says make a U-E. All right, we're out of here. Cops did not catch us. All right, we're home free now. All right, we're home free. Got a dry mouth after that. Yeah, I saw the cops going towards the apartment complex. They can't catch the cops. We're home free now. Did you guys see the stairway? The apartment number 18 was right on the right. Go to the top of the stairs and it's right on the right. I saw the camera. He probably saw my bike light. I don't think he's home because there's that one empty spot where he probably parks. It's probably in Tucson camping. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there. There was no lights on outside of activity this hour. That means probably not home. But wherever he is, you can see his ring camera. So we'll go back in the daytime and we'll go up and knock on the door. And I'll just say, hey, man, we are Seventh-day Adventist Church, Mormon Tabernacle Polygamist sect of the Latter-day Saints. And we're looking for little girls. Not really. My low beams are suck. It's like no light. I don't know what happened to them, but they ain't right. Yeah, we'll be home in 5 minutes. That's how close he is, 14 minutes away. Whoa, slow down, Mab. Somebody heard over the scanner, apparently, that Mrs. Mab called and said, somebody in the chat said they heard on the scanner that somebody called the cops on me for driving over to this dude's place. I mean, I didn't even go up to the door. It's not illegal. Come on, man. What's wrong with people? Yeah, there's no way I could send Adam a link during this because the phone and everything. Whoa! Careful, Mabster. My dash lights are also out, so I can't tell how fast I'm going. Only about 70, 60. I don't know. I don't know how fast I'm going. But we're almost home. Here's the Driscoll strawberry capital of the world right here. The Driscoll Berry store is right here where we get our berries. I think that was a successful little excursion. We accomplished our mission. Yeah, he has that thing cameraed out for sure. I saw the camera up there. I'm sure you guys saw it too. Cops. Somebody called the cop. Catch the Mabster. Yeah. Okay, we're in my little town now. I run this place. Come on, man. actually shoot this corner like this, like going around that 25 up here though, so you gotta kind of slow down. Can't tell how fast I'm going. How am I supposed to go 25 when I don't have a speedometer? I gotta get that fixed. It's bullshit. Right? All right, guys. We're gonna be home in a second. And we can debrief on the mission. It's gonna roast the tires. It's front wheel drive too. There's old Bessie, the dump truck. A pile of rock. All right, we're back. Let me collect all my paraphernalia. Now the thing stays up now. When I don't have a phone on it, it'll stay up there. Come on, man. I'll just leave that in here. Grab my weapons and my holster stuff, my dead flashlight. We're back. What?
I was scared for you, Haunt.
Scared? Why?
I was scared. I could hear sirens back there.
I saw a cop going the other way when I was leaving.
They were rooting for you.
You
Got lots of
hold that until I.
stuff.
Yeah.
Lucas was looking for you too.
There we are.
Here, okay.
We're back. Piece of cake. Oh. Take a breath, everyone. The Mabsta is fine. RR Nolette lives there. I saw the place. Okay, we're back. Hey, Kelly. The Dark Knight. Sub the channel, you guys. What a rush. It was kind of a rush. Let me get my soda real quick. My face is hurting.
That's why I called you because I'm like, ooh, what's the bill?
Oh, okay. You couldn't have done that with Google Street View because you can't get into the complex that way. Thanks, Nathan. This is ridiculous.
Honey, your boots are all muddy.
Uh-oh. I gotta go spray off my boots real quick. I'll be right back.
Mud everywhere.
Here. Oh, I got the place muddy too, on top of everything else. All right. I know. That was trippy. Where's my vape? Be right back, 1 second. Oh, no. Not really. It was a tricky little apartment complex. I did find a place.
Yeah.
All right, got my shoes off. Yeah, cops. Somebody called the cops. Who called the cops? Who called the cops on the Mabster? That motherfucker's in trouble. Sadie's mama. Thank you, my dear. So, there was one. If only a YouTuber would have said, if I was there, I'd have went with you. I'm not afraid of doing what you did. Good. I would have gone up to the door, but he definitely had the camera up there. Did you see the camera? I saw the camera. Yeah. Is Adam still alive? Yeah, he's still alive, all right. Maybe we'll jump over to Pride, see what they're doing. Richard Nolette, that's 83, lives in Seaside. He doesn't live in Seaside anymore. He used to use it, Heather Lane, and that's in Napa, California. Well, that doesn't mean he's not in Arizona, Sherry. He could be very well in Arizona. He could be in Arizona camping, just like Patrick said. No, I didn't knock on his door, but I saw the camera. His apartment was completely blacked out, so I don't think he's there. I think I saw his parking place. Did you see the parking place right by the mailboxes that was empty? I bet you $100 that's his spot, because that's exactly where his mailbox is. He's probably camping in Rose Lake, right? I don't see it. It says buy me a coffee. I see buy me a coffee, but I don't see anything else. There it is. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, I see. What's this? Isn't there an apartment complex next to him for rent or sale? I don't think so. There's two apartments. How do I turn these guys down? All right. Well, it's not. I'm going to shut this off. It doesn't bring me up. All right. I'm going to shut him up. See ya. How am I still up there? Oh, I'm still here. All right, here they come. Good job tonight. For bravery. Amen, brother. Thanks, Donna. What's up, brother? Just got back. Oh, wait, muted. Just, just got back. Well, I was driving. I had the phone thing, sticky thing to the window wasn't working. So, and then somebody's called the cops on me. I'm going the other way. The cops are coming this way. But I did make it there, and I did get to the bottom of the stairs, and I saw the cameras. I, I hit him with the bite light. All right. Yeah. 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 We went. It was fine. I went first. I reconnoitered the parking lot. First of all, there's no parking whatsoever anywhere around there. So you have to live there to park there. And his spot, I believe, is right by the mailbox. and his vehicle is not there because there's no truck, no square body truck in the whole area. And I found his mailbox, and I found his apartment, and he does have a camera up there. But I went kind of to the bottom of the stairs on like the third time around and hit him with the bite light, and then left. And then as I was leaving, the cops were coming. So yeah, almost. We did record this at the same time. Yeah, I can hear you. So, oh, I'm talking to Adam. You guys can't hear me. I'm gonna split and hang out with my stream for a bit, Adam. I'll be back. All right, brother. Peace. You too. All right, we're here. I promise you said he kills her a little bit later and they kill her and they were replaced into 3 bags. Yeah, what's with 3 bags? The other young lady was with 3 bags too. What was her name? That was, hey Keisha, what's up? Yeah, we went on a little field trip tonight. Let me kill this thing. Let's see, how do we get out of here? Yeah, there we go. All right. 3 bags taken into Rose Lake at the left side of the. Hey, cool, Sunny D. Right on. I have Rose Lake up here, I think. Let me see. Excuse me. I had the hiccups the whole time too. Sherry Joe Bates, is that one? You talked about that one, was in 1966. Charles Hollingsworth is his father. And Richard Nolette is his father. He supposedly passed away November 7th of 2008. Let me kill this one. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the guy's a trip. I mean, you talked about the Big Sur lady. Big Sur, Carlsbad woman, ID'd as what the hell's going on here? It's pop-ups, bullshit. Body of Carlsbad's naked body found in the woods of Big Sur, shocked. And this was just a few weeks ago. Joanna Ruth Shields was discovered along Pine Ridge Trail near Skykes Hot Springs last week. She was found naked in a pool of water with markings around her neck, so that implies ligature, and a gash on her head. So, did Richard do this? He knew all about it. Man, I don't know. This guy might be a serial, you know what? And Richard Robert Nolette is who we went to. Richard Robert Nolette. Oh, you froze? I'm not frozen. Suspicious death in Big Sur, and it was, what was the other one that was up by Rose Lake in 3 bags? They only found 2 of them though. What are you saying, Laura? Crater Lake? He absolutely said he killed her. It was a slip, but maybe he did. 2022, I think Richard lived in Marina or you know, in probably Marina. His previous address, he was living until March of 2020. I think he lives where I'm saying, because he showed us a video of a guy coming up his stairs, and that's the hallway that he showed us. Yep, cool and Chris, I was strapped and I had an extra mag with me. It's all right here in my hand right now. I'll just show you the little part of it. MAB don't play. Yeah, stairs were there. Anyway, I passed this truck. It was the greatest Toyota. I saw the Toyota. Brother had a white Dakota. Early 2000s Toyota truck, not white. There was a grayish Toyota back there with a camper shell on it. You think that was his? Could be, but I videoed all of the cars around there. So I'd like to go back and just look at my live and see what I saw through the eyes of the camera. We're coming for you. Yeah, I got his current address, but I do not want to dox anyone. I could get in trouble for that. I don't know. I don't think he was home. Somebody called the cops on me, I guess. One of these idiots out here on YouTube streets. Somebody called the cops, according to my wife. She said, somebody in here said that somebody heard it on the scanner that the cops were called on me. I have a scanner in here somewhere. Wonder how many views I'll get on this stream. I don't know. But I was going to go show some other stuff. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, I had to call the cops on my stalker today. And I sent him a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Let's play this little video here because it's pretty good. Share the screen. Oh, Brenda, you go, girl. Young girl was killed a couple years ago and put in bags. Her name was Emily Pike. That's right. You're right. And I think Sleuth went to the location. I remember seeing that. What did I learn? I learned that he wasn't home and that, oh, you guys were streaming it through the whole thing. It's not 30 miles from my house. It's like 10 or less. It's probably 8 miles from here is this house. Emily Pike, that's right. Let's share number 80. I don't like that, so let's go with this.
I have a fun exercise for you guys. I mean, I know that's why you come here to do homework. So if we know that Nancy took an Uber to Annie's house that night, right? A short 4-mile drive, doesn't that mean Nancy clearly feels, in some ways that she's not safe behind the wheel? We do know that she has worn glasses and is in physical pain on most days, or maybe just has a hard time driving at night, as many people do that have poor vision. So, well, my dad, before he passed away, almost ran over our neighbor. And from that point on, he just refused to drive at night ever again. And Nancy might have that same fear. So if that's the case.
Let me just call out my lovely super chatters. Renee, be careful. I was 844, 854. Freudian slip towards bail. True be you. Thank you. We're all in this together. That's right. Kimmy, Kimster. I need a beer. You need a beer? I stopped drinking beer, but I could use one about now. For bravery, Dark Knight, and Brenda Jacobs, $10 for telling me about Emily and Pike. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
If, say, her daughter asked her to use the car because they have a family of 3 and they only have one car, I think Nancy would be more than happy to allow that daughter to use her car, right? So what if the reason that Nancy had to take an Uber that night is simply because she didn't have her car? Right?
Her car was already over there.
Right? It was not there.
Richard said Mike did it. I don't know about
that. It was already at A&T's house. Now, you have to admit that this is a very plausible case, right? And I will add that if A&T do only have one car, because we've only heard of them as having one car, that this would actually be a convenient arrangement for them by a reasonable mother. Why let a perfectly...
We don't know if she was on painkillers per se, but she was on medication. Oh, Laura. All right. Thank you, Laura. Love you, sweetie.
Good blue Subaru go to waste, right? So
and look at the angle of this, the steepness of the angle into the garage. It's probably about 30 degrees. It's crazy.
In this scenario, we are going to place Nancy's blue Subaru at A&T's house to start. And I would assume that the reason they don't just drive on over to pick Nancy up is because either they're just busy doing things, preparing food. I mean, I've heard murmurs that they were having wine that night. I don't know how they would come across this information, as not much has been told, but the idea that they're both tipsy is in the realm of, believability. So, but regardless of why it didn't happen, okay, why they didn't pick her up, we're going to assume that they did want to pick her up, but they just couldn't at that time. And so in this theory...
I met Sluice today on Patrick over there on Alex's channel earlier today. That was fun. Also met a couple other guys. That was cool.
The vehicle she is driven home in, right, completely changes now. And so do the dynamics of that night. And this is where the lack of footage, when they're...
Look at all the camera footage. She loved the javelinas. She loved the wildlife. And that's why she had so many cameras. She probably had videos. She probably downloaded all the videos of the wildlife and had them on her phone. Why do you think they were in there for 41 minutes? Yeah, if Monterey Spike commented, they would know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least outdoor cameras pointed in different directions. So I think that the idea that they were using that brush to put it in front of her camera to blow her phone up so she'd come out and open the door is a likely scenario.
Our security cameras on a property becomes so annoying. I says to myself, there's no way on God's green earth that there is no camera right here at this physical pain.
I've got the last I screwed this up somehow. I was looking at. Anyway.
They have a family of 3 and they only have 1 car. I think Nancy would be more than happy that the reason they don't just drive on over to pit on God's green earth, that there is no camera right here at this garage area, okay? I even photoshopped these camera placements with my solid belief.
I think that he's right.
Of common sense. And guess what? I do believe I found the proof, okay? Take a look at the video of the FBI agent removing that backyard camera, okay? Now here's a more clear picture of that camera after.
And there is the solar panel right there.
The removal.
Right there.
Look at that little thing there, okay? Teacher, I know what that is because my family has it too. I believe that's a solar panel to power that specific camera that they just removed. Now look at this picture of the same FBI agent admiring how steep that garage incline is. What I believe she is actually doing is having located that second solar panel only to find that camera missing, okay? This camera, I feel, is even more important than the doorbell camera footage itself.
So how many cameras did they take with them, I wonder?
Not only should it have recorded, family bringing Nancy home that night, which would make or break their alibis, but wouldn't we also get a nice view of the crotch holster guy's movements before he ran around the corner going to that front door? And guess what else?
Look at the way he walks with the duck walk.
It might even show us a second culprit.
Tommaso walks like that, and so does Richard, I believe. Crab Rangoon, what's up?
That many of us believe exists. If Google could do their black magic just one more time for this camera footage.
I'm sure the FBI has a hell of a lot more footage than we saw. I bet you $100 they've got her being taken on camera. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
This case might be cracked wide open, and if the Nest footage made the culprits piss their pants, then the driveway footage would make them poop their pants. Very kind of you to give me a meeting, Sheriff. My name is Monks, by the way, and I'd just like to ask you a few very simple questions. So how many cameras were taken and where were they located? Well, Monks, it's not about how many cameras were taken or even where they're located. It's about the fact that I'm not going to tell you. But what I can say for sure is that we don't know, right? We don't know. Now, we believe that we do know, except that she was of great sound mind and sharp as a whip. You have your suspicions and we have ours, except that we believe our suspicions is correct. And we know that the culprit, he,
not the family. We've cleared the family.
He, she, they, them.
Oh, he was doing a thing on Chris McDonough the other day, but it was funnier than hell. I was actually on Chris McDonough's very first live stream on Thanksgiving 2025. Go check it out. I was number 2 person, I think, on the first time he ever did a live stream with people on panel. That was me right after I did my Thanksgiving live at the Seascape. venue there.
Pronouns are very important. Whoever took Nancy, they were aiming for her to take her.
What about Ohio?
Aiming for her to you mean that she was targeted? Monks. I'm not here to argue semantics. Okay? 0 suspensions, 26 suspensions, you know, it's all roughly in the same ballpark.
Nanos, what a dipshit.
You know, some people say tomato and some people say tomato.
So, some people say Tommaso.
Okay. You know what? I just have one last question for you, okay? Because this is ridiculous. What do you make of the...
You've been seeing me on Dollies for 3 years. I've been there about 4. Yeah, I've had my own YouTube channel since 2014, believe it or not. So I've been on here 12 years, but I originally had it for inventions. So I deleted all those videos and I started up because I wanted to win Turtle Island. So once I won Turtle Island, I was like, damn, what do I do now? Like, I'm just going to start going for it with YouTube. And we're going to make it. We're going to go big.
blood
CrimeCon 2026. Let's go.
On the porch? What blood? Damn it, Sheriff. So here's Nancy's car, seen in her garage after the abduction, right? The blue Subaru. But in this theory, we're asking the question, was this car in the garage on January 31st? Okay. Telematics will easily give us this information, but that has yet to be revealed, if ever, possibly, right? So in this theory, we have family driving Nancy home in her own blue Subaru. Now, I want you to look at something that a very astute commenter named Judy noticed that I never noticed before. And we brought this up earlier. Look at how steep that incline actually is. That first step is definitely a doozy, especially for a person in Nancy's condition. Now, I spent a lot of time finding you this clip, so you better appreciate it, so that you can get a better idea of this incline, because it's actually steeper than it looks. All you have to do is watch this black SUV go out of the garage and watch this white one go in. And just by how the vehicles jostle to get past, you can basically feel how steep that incline is. Now, I remember I got so many comments about people choosing their garage as their preferred entry into the house when I suggested that for a person in Nancy's condition,
Foxy Amazon! How are my loyal subjects doing? My peasantry. We're doing good. We just went over to Richard's house, scoped it out.
She might want to enter the front door because look at these handrails on the wall.
Foxy, we went over to Richard Nolette's house and scoped it out on a live stream. I have to go back and check it out.
Walkway, and it's definitely the closest entry point to get to her bedroom. So, okay, now that Judy has pointed this out to us, it becomes so glaring, at least to me, okay? I'll speak for myself. I just want to ask the same people that said that Nancy would probably go through the garage, okay? Now take your own biases out of this equation that you like to go through the garage. And honestly, does this now still look like a great exit and entry for an 84-year-old woman with physical limitations? Okay, one that Savannah described herself when she said, only on a good day could she even walk to the mailbox. That most days, she couldn't even do that. Now, this Uber driver...
Yeah, it don't make sense, huh? How are you going to bring her back in her own car? Then it need an Uber to go back. Tomato would need an Uber to go back to his house.
Okay, I feel is still important in solving at least this part for us. Now, if there's any chance that this Uber person is watching, you know, all we'd like to ask is if you picked Nancy up at the front of her house or did she come out of her garage? And if it's at the front of her house, well, I feel that ups the chances of a certain family member lying about the drop-off location, okay? But let's get back to the theory of A&T having Nancy's car, okay? Then it would actually be reasonable that she did enter through the garage, okay, for that person driving her car to basically go into the garage, parking that car right on the right side there. I mean, I feel in any scenario, that car should be going completely into the garage. Even if there was absolutely no incline whatsoever, we feel whoever's dropping her off should still do this, right? We don't just watch an 84-year-old mother-in-law painfully walk up this incline and into her house without ever getting out of the car or lifting a finger, which always has been an issue for a lot of us. Okay.
She could walk 150 yards, 150 feet. That's 100 yards. Football field, that's a long way. So if you can walk a football field, she can damn sure walk to the house, even if she had to go up that little incline.
Okay. I mean, from just a decency standpoint to even the practical time frame standpoint, that Nancy did all this within 2 minutes.
Yeah,
so guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In my opinion, I still maintain that Nancy would have rather been dropped off at the front of her house, right? At the front walkway, okay? The shortest distance between point A being A&T, to point B being her bedroom. And if
what is the evidence that they took out of Annie and Tommaso's house? What was in the bag? All right. I always use the front door, but when I am working on the house, I always use the back door because I'm always in the garage. Not even have my back door stays open all the time. But I do have a 45 within reach, and I sleep very lightly. I even wake up when there's, a dog barking, or there's coyotes on the hill, or my phone goes off because there's deer. I have a secret ring cam up on the wildlife trail. So every time I see a coyote or a deer, it wakes me up and I check it out. So, yeah.
If I am correct, then why wasn't she dropped off at the front? So what do we have? Okay. We have family driving Nancy home, pulling directly into the garage because they're in Nancy's car, and if you think about it, this could actually be them returning Nancy's car because we all know that
backpack was sure packed with something. Where's my backpack? I have a backpack that I packed with dog towels to do that one thumbnail I did.
She had to go to her friend's house in the morning. So of course she wouldn't want her car back. And she's not afraid to drive in the daytime. And so now we picture the garage door.
Purpose a woman with a beard, an Italian bitch with a mustache and a beard.
Door closing on Nancy and that family member inside the house, okay? So this is where the dynamics change. Some of you have already figured it out that now.
Astrology for success. A&T were taking out a lot of suitcases out of new member, Sheila, you're a goat. You're in the goat pen now. Amen. Thank you very much, Sheila.
There has to be another family.
Y'all got to jump in the goat pen, man. We're a bucking and a effing in there.
Family member involved because someone has to pick
making baby goats
up this family member. So now we have to picture another car trailing that blue Subaru all the way home. And so this scenario, if anything nefarious happened, adds another complicit member to the mix. So I guess we can mull over that one, guys.
Foxy! Oh my God, new member. You guys are killing me. I love you guys.
Because A&T borrowing Nancy's car could be just an angle to explain away, the Uber, okay, why she took an Uber that night, and to possibly theorize that maybe the scene of the crime wasn't actually.
Wonder how I give out memberships. I don't even know how.
A&T's car. Remember, they did impound Nancy's car, and those telematics coming from that vehicle, I think would be incredibly interesting, okay? Both cars' movements would be very interesting, which always leads us back to the question we've had for a while now. Why was A&T's car impounded for so long, especially when telematics could be extracted within a few minutes or even a few hours, depending if the case is crucial? just like a missing persons case, right? And I hear that worst case scenario, it might.
I know those tracks were there, Keisha. We know those tracks were there. Were they from the dolly that was in the back with the handle backwards, or were they from a suitcase? Could very well have been a suitcase too. You are a member, Foxy. I'm just saying, how do I gift memberships? Widgets, style, media, comments. I don't think I know how to give membership. I'll figure it out. I've figured it out. MAB can do everything.
Might take a few days, but A&T's car was impounded for over a month, 33 plus days, I hear in some reports. Just to throw back.
I think it was more than 40 days. And they had to take it to a dealership to get it reassembled because they tore it. Got to go to Sleep Stacks. Thanks for coming by, man. Or, yeah, thanks for coming by. Sub up the dang channel.
Sheriff Nanos' own words, okay? Why don't they just please respect their profession, okay? If family is the victim, why are they victimizing the victims by keeping innocent people's cars for 33 days? These people have to go to work. These people have to run errands. As far as we know, this is...
Thanks, Laura Jones. Appreciate that.
Is the only vehicle they have. Anyways, guys.
Full body patient sling. That's a new one. Interesting.
My name is Monks. Now go protect the ones that you love and love the ones that protect you. And if you guys are still here, then you guys get to see Toki. And you get to see Toki's garage. Yeah.
Toki.
Sometimes I really wonder what goes through the head of cats and what they are actually think they are doing. So I have a...
Oh, boy. All right. Let's take a little look at some stuff. Burger Chef cipher. Okay, it says we kill for Pa. We kill for Pa. It says we, it doesn't say I. So that means either Mike and Richard both kill for Pa. But he's saying Mike only kills for Pa. But it says we, it doesn't say I kill for my Pa. It says we kill for Pa. We, two, we, brothers, we kill for Pa. Okay? Just wanted to point that out. And also, this is the guy that he had on his camera, right? Going up the stairs. Kind of looks like his brother. But this guy here is the guy's house we were at. This was the last chat he did in Sleuths. I'm in Watsonville. I have receipts and camera footage and witnesses here too. I was wrong about you, Patrick. Live and learn. Bye. That was Richard's last chat to Sleuth. Here's the truck that they keep saying is white, but it clearly has a blue right there. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. What else? I don't know, you guys. This is a freaky case, I'll tell you that. What the hell is this? Oh, that was me working on electrical. I fixed it. Working on electrical with all the wires live. Okay, I didn't die. Rich Stevens. That's what he goes by on Kick. So he does have aliases. And then this guy, not clear enough for me to tell who that is, but I think this is one of the guys, right? Come on, mouse. I need a new mouse. Look at the nose on this guy. Look at the shit. Look at the sharp ass nose on this dude. What the hell? He's using a bite light. I still think he is the same guy as there he is putting his bite light in his mouth. There he is messing with the bite light again. You guys want to see Cheech and Chong? Cheech and Chong right there. My tenant's dad is in business with these guys. Cheech and Chong. All right. What did I want to show you? I wanted to show you. I still think that this guy is the same guy as this guy, just with 40 days worth of hair growth. Okay, watch. And bulges, man, right there. These bulges above the nose. And the nose shape. Same nose, same bulges, same nose, just a little more hair because he had 40 days more growth here. Driving a blue Nissan Rogue. I think he's one of the guys. And I think, I also think, where's my next culprit? This is one of the guys. Right here. Guy number 2. Who's my third perp? Oh, Richard. That's my third perp. Number 1. Number 2. And number, I'm going to get them all on a poster for tomorrow. And number 3. Right there. You see if I'm right. There's Mr. Serious from Nancy's channel. Mr. Serious. Oh, Lord, you guys. I think I've about had it for tonight. I think I've about had it for tonight. I think it's the same guy. The Kia Soul in the backpack video is the neighbor's car, 3 houses down. Okay. What about the blue car that I believe is a Nissan Rogue that was in front of the Kia Soul? Derek, the Bitcoin perp, is getting away scot-free because he's secret mutilator. You think it was a taser? Could have had a taser, but do you really need a taser on an 84-year-old lady? I don't think so, but could be. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for coming on and watching me tonight, especially all of you super chatters, and maybe some people who hit up the Cash App or the Venmo. It's all, as soon as I get my articles of incorporation back from the Secretary of State, I'm going to start a bank account. And every dime that I make is going into a special bank account for the MAB Investigates Foundation. And that's going to go to buy like travel expenses, drones. I already got kayaks, maybe a Garmin side scan sonar so that I can look for underwater stuff like in Rose Lake. If I had that, I could go out there and look. I would and I will. But first, we got to get everything together for that. And we're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. So I love y'all. Join the goat pen. And the Mabster will see you all later. Peace.